going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
And we are back with another episode of Pokemon Colosseum. Last time, we were making our way through this cave in an attempt to find Miror B and get back Duken's Pokemon? I can't remember whether his name is Duken or Duken. It might be a little bit since we've recorded this. But we're...
And I was about to say, I have no idea.
But we are back. Last time, I believe we fought this woman. We did. And now, by the way, in between the last episode and this episode, we did go back to the healing machine and the PC. We healed up to full. We decided to not add or subtract anyone else from our team.
For the time being, at least.
Correct, yes. So right now, Qwilfish and Yanma, your top two. You're happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep going and see what or whom we can find. Okay. So there's a big open area.
Oh. Well, it's good to know that it's here. Because then when we're done with this fight and we have to come back through here, maybe there'll just be one on the other side or something. I don't know, but...
Oh, no.
Our character got exercise.
Yeah. All right, Amy, do you want to go north across the bridge or west up the stairs?
I feel like up these stairs is what it is making it seem like it wants you to do.
Okay.
Because I feel like they're much more noticeable than this bridge.
Okay, so does that mean that you want to do what is expected or what is not expected?
So, in this particular case, I'm feeling the stairs, but I feel like in Pokemon games past,
okay,
it's been the kind of thing where if you're on the same level physically in the game,
okay,
then you're doing the actions of the same level.
Oh, interesting.
Of the game. And then,
Okay.
like, going up should be done after going across because, like, you need to have higher level Pokemon to fight what's gone up.
Wow.
Maybe I made that up in my head, but I think I'm remembering it.
That's super interesting. Okay. All right.
So, because I'm pretty sure that there's been a couple of times where I just set a direction, you know, and you were like, well, I think we need to wait to do this and go do this other thing instead. And it was lateral as opposed to vertically higher.
Interesting. Okay. Well, hey, firstly, anybody that has thoughts on that, please let us know in the comments down below about, literally anything that we say today. And also, as a reminder, folks, if you're enjoying the things that we're doing, please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. You'll get notifications whenever any of our videos come out, and it helps us out a lot, so we really appreciate it.
Yes.
But Amy, that being said, so you want to stay on this level then to try to...
I think I do. Like, my gut really wants me to go with these stairs. But I think it's because I need to, like, have higher level Pokemon or whatever. But I will say, since that Remoraid is in the box.
Yes. Remoraid in the PC, level 20 Shadow Pokemon.
Yeah. He's a level 20.
Yeah.
While all these other Shadow Pokemon have been much higher level.
30 or 33 so far is what we have otherwise.
So maybe it does make sense to go up the stairs when I have these guys on my team. And then go across when I have the Remoraid.
Okay. Okay.
And my gut keeps telling me to go up these stairs. So let's just go up these stairs.
You got it.
Sometimes your gut knows more than logic.
Okay. Okay, we are still in the cave. And there's a kid here. Duking's finished. It's the dawning of Miror B's time. It was Duking, I was right.
Oh, he's got roller skates on.
Because he's Roller Boy Evac. And he has Lotad and Lombre.
Oh, this Lombre looks weird.
We've got Qwilfish and Yanma.
Yanma's so cute.
Now, as a heads up, now that you've sent it out and you've been running around with it, Yanma, empty heart gauge.
Ooh.
So if that means you want to keep it in this fight, that's fine. If you want to switch it out, also fine. But first, Quillfish can do Shadow Rush, Minimize, or the new Poison Sting.
Ooh.
And as a heads up, Quillfish holding the item Poison Barb, which increases the strength of its poison type moves.
Hell yes. Let's poison sting somebody.
Lotad or Lombre.
Let's get Lombre to be poisoned.
Okay, and then Yanma, are we fighting or switching Yanma?
Let's switch.
To Espeon, Umbreon, Mantine, or Metatite?
Now, I'm recalling correctly that both Mantine and Metatite do not have empty heart gauges. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
By the way, pardon this noise, everybody. Okay. Anyway, go on. Yeah, they have pretty full heart gauges, the two of them.
Okay. Now, this Metatite, what is this thing over here? I mean, it looks like a stack of pancakes, but...
Yes, so next to the letters HP and underneath its name is a little box. It's supposed to be a little box because if you notice, Quillfish has the same thing under its picture.
So it's a hold item.
It is also holding an item, specifically the Twisted Spoon, which increases Psychic type attacks power. But for right now, somewhat irrelevant, Metatite's bar is full, so it only knows Shadow Rush.
Okay. Well, let's get Metatite in here.
Okay. You got it. So, Yanma comes out. Metatite comes in. See, so now it's a little bit down because you've been walking with it.
Yeah.
Quillfish does get off the Poison Sting.
Yes.
Super effective on Lombre. And does about a quarter, I would say, maybe. Lombre uses Astonish. It's super effective on the Metatite we switched in.
Oh.
Lotad used Water Gun
Oh, that's so cute.
on also Metatite.
Poor Metatite. Metatite just got here.
Quillfish, what will it do?
Quillfish will Shadow Rush. Or should I do Poison Sting again in order to poison? Or it has the ability to poison still?
Poison Sting has a chance to poison each time you use it.
Okay, so I would have to use it again in order for it to poison Lombre.
Yes. Hold on 1 second. There's one other thing that I might... Quillfish's ability is Poison Point. So there's also a possibility that it poisons the target on contact. So if Lombre or Lotad uses a physical move against Quillfish, there is a chance that that Pokemon will be poisoned from doing that. But it has to be a physical move, it has to be against Quillfish, and then there is still a chance that that will happen.
Okay.
Or you use Poison Sting, and there is a chance that it will poison from Poison Sting as well.
Yeah, we'll just try to Poison Sting Lombre a second time.
You got it. Now Metatite knows only Shadow Rush.
So we will do that on Lotad.
You got it. Poison Sting does happen. Super effective on Lombre. Does poison it.
Yes.
Nice. Nicely done.
Okay.
And Metatite entered Hyper Mode and did not attack.
Ah.
Lombre used Growl
Whoa.
and lowered Quillfish's attack and Metatite's attack.
That looked really good.
Yeah, it was very interesting. Astonish from Lotad on Quillfish. Metatite is in Hyper Mode. Lombre is hurt by the poison. And now what?
And Lotad is not poisoned.
Again, it's only a chance on
No,
contact.
but I just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
Okay. Let us use Shadow Rush on Lotad.
Okay, with Quillfish.
Quillfish. And then we will call Metatite.
You got it. We called Metatite. Metatite! Metatite is now over half a full bar down. Quillfish used Shadow Rush on Lotad and did like 2/3. Quillfish is hit with Recoil. Lombre used Astonish. It is super effective on Metatite still.
Ooh. Metatite. Okay.
Lotad used Growl, lowering our attack power again on both Quillfish and Meditite. Lombre is hurt by the poison and is now in the red.
Yes, okay.
So, what would we like to do this turn?
I think we Poison Sting Lotad.
Poison Sting, Lotad, and then Shadow Rush, which one?
I'm trying to think if like the poison damage is gonna like kill Lombre in like 2 turns, or if it's gonna take like 5.
Oh god, no. Poison damage will kill either this turn or next turn. It is pretty damn close in my opinion.
Okay, so let's do both the attacks on Lotad.
You got it. Alright, here's a Poison Sting on Lotad. Super effective and kills it.
Bye, Lotad, I love you.
Meditite does use Shadow Rush, but it is on Lombre, and Lombre also faints.
Ow.
Meditite's hit with Recoil, and Lombre faints.
That was
Okay.
great.
You've defeated Roller Boy Evat. What have you done to my Pokemon?
Fainted down.
He only gave you $198. Cheapo kid. Grr, is Miror B's age really going to arrive?
Oh my gosh.
All right,
It's probably like all his allowance money for like the whole year.
Did you have an allowance as a kid? Did we talk about this?
There were short moments in time where we were allowed to have allowances.
Okay.
Myself and my sisters.
Sure.
It didn't last, for sure.
Yeah.
It took a lot to get them in the first place.
Gotcha. Before we keep talking about this, because I do want to continue it, Yanma's bar is now empty. Do you want to switch it for either Remoraid or Dunsparce?
Yes. Let's get Remoraid in here.
Remoraid, the level 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let's try to get that level up.
Okay. So,
Get that purple gone.
all right.
Get
so
him good.
do you want him at the top of the party?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I apologize for interrupting. Please continue with the story of your.
That was
alliances.
really it.
Okay. It's weird. This is going to be like probably one of the most privileged things I've said on this channel.
Oh boy.
But I had an allowance as well. By the way, you want to go back up the stairs or you want to go across now that you have the level 20 with you as well?
Oh, there was more up the stairs. Okay, let's keep going up the stairs. Why
Okay.
not?
I did get an allowance from my parents. I forget, maybe it was like $5 a week or something like that. And there were genuinely, because I didn't really need much at that time, it was for, luxury stuff. Both I and they would forget for like long stretches of time. To the point where like I would go back to them and be like, oh, right, my allowance. And they'd be like, oh, well, how long has it been? And like when it would get to the point where they'd have to give me like $25, they were like, all right, this is a little ridiculous. Like...
Sure.
All right. So yeah, you can go up this way. There's another guy. There's another staircase down. And there's a way to go to the right with another guy.
Let's go to the right with another guy.
Okay. I'm under orders to battle with you here. Orders must be followed.
Okay. I'm up for it.
Ryder Derrid would like to battle. He sends out Pineco and Shuppet.
Ah.
You send out Quillfish and Remoraid.
Okay.
Quillfish can do Shadow Rush, Minimize, or Poison Sting.
Ooh. I feel like Poison Sting wouldn't work well on either of these guys.
It's fair.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So maybe we just Shadow Rush the shit out of them.
Okay, which one first?
Pineco.
Pineco?
Why
and
not?
then Remoraid can only Shadow Rush, so also Pineco or Shuppet?
Okay. Well, Shuppet is a level 33, and Pineco's a level 30.
Correct. And he does have a third Pokemon, so when one of them faints, he will send out another.
Alright, so why don't we do Shadow Rush from Quillfish on the Shuppet, because they're more equally leveled.
You got it.
And then the Remoraid can fight the Pineco.
You got it. Here is Quillfish's Shadow Rush on the Shuppet, bringing it almost to nothing.
Wow.
Like 1 HP remaining.
Jesus.
Good lord. Nightshade from the Shuppet. Bringing Remoraid to 11, because if you recall, Nightshade does damage equal to the user's level. So it did 33 damage, bringing you from 44 down to 11. Remoraid did just use that Shadow Rush right before Pineco used Bide.
Okay, let's use Shadow Rush from Quillfish on the Pineco now. And Remoraid will use Shadow Rush on the Shuppet.
I like that. Okay. So here's Shadow Rush from Quillfish, hitting Pineco and bringing it to about a third remaining. Hit with Recoil. Shuppet used Foresight,
Oh, good.
which simply identifies Quillfish.
What do you fucking do?
And Remoraid's Shadow Rush missed the Shuppet.
Oh. Damn. This Remoraid's gonna fucking die. Okay, let's just,
Just as a reminder, Pineco is using Bide. Next turn it will unleash energy. And you did just do a fair bit of damage to it. So if you don't kill it this turn, it is going to
Alright, so let's put Shadow Rush on Pineco from both Pokemon.
Oh, okay. I like that. Okay. Quillfish goes first and does finish it off. Good. Very nice. Okay. Quillfish is hit with Recoil, of course, but there is Pineco. He sends out Coughing. Shuppet used Foresight again, this time on Remoraid. And Remoraid entered Hyper Mode.
Ooh, okay. Let's call Remoraid.
Okay.
And let's use Shadow Rush on Coughing.
Okay. So we call Remoraid. Remoraid! It is now below half on its first bar. Quillfish does get off the Shadow Rush. And brings Coughing to about half.
Okay.
Quillfish is hit with Recoil, of course. Shuppet used Foresight again, identifying Quillfish.
God bless this Shuppet.
And Coughing uses Smokescreen, which lowers Quillfish's accuracy.
Okay. Alright, let's still Shadow Rush them both on Coughing. With them both on Coughing.
Yeah, I got what you meant. Quillfish missed. Shuppet used Foresight again on Quillfish. And Remoraid used Shadow Rush on the Coughing, doing very low because it is a very low level. Remoraid is hit with Recoil and goes to 8. Coughing used Poison Gas, which doesn't affect Quillfish because it literally only poisons, and Quillfish is a poison type.
Okay.
Part poison, of course. So, now what?
Shadow Rush the Coughing.
With both?
I guess. This Remoraid's gonna die, but it's fine, I guess.
Alright, well, Quillfish's Shadow Rush misses. Shuppet used Foresight
Oh
again.
my god, this is the dumbest fucking fight.
And Remoraid entered Hyper Mode.
Of course. Alright, let's...
Sludge on. Remoraid is infected. As you predicted. Remoraid is down.
Fine. Let's bring in... what's gonna do the job here? I want to kill this stupid Shuppet, because this is dumb as shit that it's even still alive.
Okay.
But it just keeps using Foresight, so I guess it's not a problem.
Yeah. Well, and these are his last 2 Pokemon, so...
Yeah. Whatever. Okay. What's good against a poison type?
Psychic, like Meditite, Ground, which you don't, or Espeon, of course. Ground, which you don't have.
So let's throw Meditite in.
You got it. Oh, I mean, you don't have any Psychic type moves on Meditite, I guess, but regardless, it's fine. One, I mean, you need to do 1 damage to shove it, so
Yeah.
like, it's fine.
All right, let's use Quillfish's Shadow Rush on the Shuppet, since it misses every fucking time.
Okay.
And let's use Meditite's Shadow Rush on the Coughing.
Shadow Rush does in fact miss. Meditite Shadow Rush does hit and does finish off the Coughing.
Good. Bye, Coughing. I love you.
Coughing goes down. Shuppet is the only one remaining using Foresight to identify Quillfish. Okay, now
No,
what?
it's done it 4 times now.
Sure has.
All right, let's just Poison Sting the Shuppet and just be on, be fucking done with it.
It hits.
I'm good.
It kills. It's not very effective, but when you're at 1 HP, it kind of doesn't matter. So there goes the Shuppet.
Okay.
And you win.
Goodbye. This has been ridiculous.
Agreed. Alright, Ryder Darren has been defeated. But this is ridiculous!
That's what I said.
Oh, you got like 530 or something. I missed it. But... I was under orders to battle with you. Nobody said anything about not losing, so it's okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Whatever, dude.
Alright, well, let's go back and heal up because your Remoraide's dead. Okay. What do you think of this cave area?
It's cavey.
Okay.
I mean, it seems more like a mine.
Okay.
Because it's got, like, very deliberate pathways and lantern lights and things of that nature.
Back up or across the bridge?
Back up. We'll get that other guy by the hole there.
Okay. By the other stairs, you mean?
Yeah.
You got it.
The stair hole.
Sure.
We'll just push him in the hole.
Okay.
No, we'll get that other guy, and then we'll probably go across the bridge before we go down the stairs.
You got it.
I assume that's going to be a little bit more complex.
I need to score points with Miror B so I can get a promotion. Hunter Zalo would like to battle. And he sends out Swablu and Lotad again.
Okay.
You have Quillfish and Remoraid.
Yeah. My Pokemon are considerably uglier than his Pokemon.
The Swablu is a Shadow Pokemon.
Okay.
And he has 4 Pokemon total, by the way.
Okay. Now, it's been a long ass time since we recorded this. How do we catch the Swablu again?
I mean, you're catching a Pokemon, so you weaken it. If you put a status on it, it helps as well.
Okay.
Do not faint it, because then you won't be able to.
Okay.
And then you have snag balls that you throw like you would
And
throw
they're
a
just
regular
balls.
ball.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's Pokeballs, Great Balls, whatever you have.
Fire. Okay.
Every goddamn time.
It's not every time.
It's every
I've there have been times lately when I have just thought it to myself instead of saying it aloud because it bothers you.
And, well, you know, it's just because I hear it a lot. I assume folks enjoy it because, for them it's once a week, but like if we record multiples of these in a row.
Yeah, you're like, okay, please. I can't.
It's fine.
Alright. Let's hit Swablu with a Poison Sting.
Okay. And Remoraid, Shadow Rushing whom?
Loaded.
You got it. Alright, Poison Sting does in fact hit
Yay.
the Swablu, doing very little.
Oh.
Swablu used Sing and missed, and Remoraid entered Hyper Mode.
Oh.
Lotad used Absorb, a grass type attack, on Quillfish, which did 6 damage.
Okay.
Quillfish had its energy drained, Remoraid is in Hyper Mode.
Call Remoraid.
Okay.
And Quillfish can Shadow Rush Lotad. And then we will have, next turn we'll have Remoraid Shadow Rush the Swablu, because it's a level 20.
Yeah.
And I think it'll do less
I agree.
than the Quillfish will.
Sure. Alright, so the Shadow Rush hits Lotad and finishes it off. Quillfish is hit with a little bit of recoil. Obviously, we called the Remoraid. Lotad faints. He sends out Beldum.
I don't like this thing.
Swablu used Shadow Rush on Remoraid, bringing it to 14.
It lived.
It did live.
Okay. So Quillfish can now fight this Beldum thing.
With a Shadow Rush as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Remoraid Shadow Rushes the Swablu.
Okay. Quillfish's Shadow Rush does hit. Does not do a lot, but a little. I mean, it's over a third.
I mean, the way the thing moved, you would think it did do a lot.
Shadow Rush finishes off the Remoraid.
Oh, shoot. I forgot about the recoil, even though you say it every
No.
time.
Swablu hit Remoraid with
shoot.
a Shadow Rush.
Okay.
So Espeon, Umbreon, Mantine, or Meditite?
Meditite, because we've been working on Meditite.
You got it. Meditite comes in.
Look at how sassy she is. She's just like...
Beldum used Takedown on Meditite and did 20 damage. And gets hit with recoil. So is now in the yellow.
Okay. Yeah. Let's just Shadow Rush.
Which one?
I'm just afraid of killing the Swablu. I think it's fine, right?
I think so. I think it'd be okay.
Alright, let's do that.
Alright. And then you can only Shadow Rush it with Meditite. You want to do that on the Beldum this time?
Yeah.
Okay. Quillfish used Shadow Rush. And put Swablu into the yellow.
Okay.
Takes recoil. Swablu used Shadow Rush on Quillfish, doing an amount of damage, nothing crazy. Also hit with recoil. Meditite, everybody's using Shadow Rush.
Yeah. Let's rush these shadows like crazy.
Beldum is still alive, but I assume is going to use Takedown. It's its only move, by the way. Hits Quillfish and takes recoil.
Yes.
And faints.
Love that.
He still has one Pokemon remaining. It's Lombre.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay. Let us use Poison Sting on Swablu.
I like it.
And then we can Shadow Rush the Lombre.
I like it. Swablu is in the red
Okay.
and not poisoned. It used Safeguard and covered them with a veil. You use Shadow Rush on Lombre and do almost half. Not quite.
Okay.
Lombre, by the way, you're hit with recoil. Lombre used Water Gun on your water type. It's not
Good.
very effective.
Okay.
And now what?
Now we snag the Swablu.
On whose turn? And then what will you do with your other Pokemon to try to take out Lombre?
Meditite will Shadow Rush the Lombre.
So you snag with Quillfish.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 7 Pokeballs, 3 Great Balls, 3 Ultra Balls. What would you like to use to try to catch this Swablu?
I don't know what sort of level you would think would be more indicative of it being good to use a Great Ball versus a Pokeball.
It's a damn good question. I don't know how much that plays into it. I know that if it's an evolved Pokemon in some capacity, or like a Pokemon that doesn't evolve, like it's a solo Pokemon, that it's harder to catch in that regard. In terms of level, I mean, I'm sure there's relevancy there. But could I tell you a clear delineation? No. My instinct, because you're asking, my instinct would probably be to try a Pokeball or two here.
Okay.
Realizing that the Swablu, if it uses Shadow Rush, can take some recoil and could die. I don't think it will die to one piece of recoil, but 2 is possible.
Yeah.
But like I said, trying a Pokeball or 2 here, I don't think is a bad idea.
Okay. Let's do that.
Okay, and then you're going to Shadow Rush the Lombre, you said, right?
Yeah.
You got it. Here comes the Snag Ball. One,
Come on, Swablu.
2, 3. Yeah! Way to go, Amy. Sent to the PC. And then Shadow Rush finishes off the Lombre.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Love it.
That's great. Lombre goes down. Wow. Good for you.
This was kind of a boss fight.
You defeated Hunter Zallo.
Not a boss fight, but like...
A badass fight.
Yeah.
No, my bright future. I got $512 for winning from that guy.
Nice.
He says, you ruined all my hopes of getting a promotion.
Aw. It's gonna be okay.
By the way, there is more to go this way as well.
Oh, okay.
But I assume you're going to want to go back and heal up.
Yeah, just because it's so close.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bit of a walk, but there's no danger, and it's only a bit of a walk as opposed to a ridiculous walk like the one that I did that I didn't have to do.
Right. It's okay, you didn't know.
I know. Trust me, if I had a nickel for every time that happened in a Pokemon game, I'd be a very rich man.
Yeah.
Alright. You know what? To be safe...
There are many instances for a lot of us where if we had a nickel for everything we didn't know, we would make serious bank.
All right. Let's So, do you want to go Oh, sorry. You said you wanted to go across the bridge this time.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad.
Oh, but there's people down the way there.
We don't know.
To the right. Oh.
By the way. Bridge is out.
Oh.
And there's items over there.
Oh.
You can kind of see the bottom of the little treasure chests that look like Pokeballs. But I figured we'd put that to rest really quickly. Can't go that way. Anyway, now back to here.
Great.
So now your choice
So
is...
glad I deliberated over it so long.
I'm so sorry. I truly didn't remember. I wasn't trying to be an asshole.
Oh.
All right. Down the stairs or to the right?
To the right.
To the right brings us...
Furnace.
To an open area with another set of stairs.
Fine. Let's just go down these stairs then.
These stairs. Okay, so you can go... Jesus.
Weren't we just here?
No.
Oh.
You can go west or north. Or back up and go down the other stairs.
Let's look west. Is that where the bridge is? No. Okay. Let's go.
This way? There's a lady.
Let's fight the lady.
She says, I'm in training here. One day, I'm going to win at the Colosseum.
Good for you, kiddo.
Hunter Melly would like to battle with a Zigzagoon and a Zigzagoon.
Yeah.
You've got Quillfish and Remoraid. She does have a third Pokemon after these two Zigzagoon, but what will you do with Quillfish?
Let us... I liked the whole poison sting thing. It was fun.
Okay.
So let's start with that.
Do you care top or bottom?
Nah.
They're both the same level.
I'm
Remoraid...
okay with being a top or a bottom.
Remoraid learned Lock On, by the way.
Ooh. Well...
Exactly.
Not really.
Would you
Not
like
really
to?
an ooh.
Would you like to Shadow Rush the same one you attacked or a different one?
Yeah, from one.
Poison Sting on the top. Zigzagoon does a little bit and does not poison. Zigzagoon used Growl, lowering Quillfish's attack and Remoraid's attack. Zigzagoon used Headbutt. A crit on Remoraid kills it
Wow.
in one hit.
Jesus. Okay.
Espeon, Umbreon, Mantine, Meditite.
Meditite.
Alright, here comes Meditite. Quillfish is gonna do what?
Shadow Rush.
The one that's already attacked or the fresh one?
I'll give you a fresh one.
I knew you were gonna go there.
The first one.
Alright. Shadow Rush on which one for Meditite?
The bottom one.
Quillfish uses Shadow Rush on the already injured Zigzagoon, putting it into the red. Hit with Recoil. Meditite used Shadow Rush as well on the full health Zigzagoon and puts it into the red as well. Hit with Recoil. Sand Attack. Lowering Quillfish's accuracy. Everybody loves lowering Quillfish's accuracy. Fury Swipes on Zigzagoon. Hit twice, the poison point poisoned that Zigzagoon.
Yeah.
And then hit a third time. It's hurt by the poison, so it's at like very little health.
Wonderful. Now let's Shadow Rush the bigger bard Zigzagoon.
Okay.
And Meditite can meditate, I guess.
That is a move that exists that Meditite does not currently have access to.
I just meant sit on its ass doing nothing.
Alright, so you want to also Shadow Rush this slot since she will send in another Pokemon after this one faints? Alright. So Quillfish does use Shadow Rush and does finish off the Zigzagoon. In that slot, she sends in, after being hit with Recoil on our side, Zigzagoon faints.
Wow, very dramatic.
Yeah. She sends out Linoon. And you use Shadow Rush on said Linoon, putting it down by a third. Hit with Recoil. Zigzagoon used Tail Whip. And Quillfish's defense fell, and Meditite's defense fell.
Okay.
Zigzagoon is hurt by the poison and does faint.
Good.
Which means it's 2-on-1 against Linoon. Shadow Rush or Poison Sting?
Shadow Rush.
And then Shadow Rush again, obviously. Okay. Pin Missile. Misses. Cool. Shadow Rush. Hits. Putting it into the yellow.
This poor Linoon. It just gets hit as soon as it comes onto the battlefield. And then it has no chance after that.
Yep, it is dead. Nicely done, Amy. Linoon faints. And you win. You defeated Hunter Melly. Wow, my confidence took a hit.
Oh, that's okay. We'll be fine.
Maybe. Is it this place that's bad for my training?
Yes. Leave now while you still can.
Are we going back to the healing machine?
No, we can just throw Meditite in instead of Remoraid. And there's Meditite out? Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
We can play with that.
And you want to keep going to the west here?
Yeah.
Okay. Guess what? We got a Zinc. Because, by the way, we are at the other side of the
knew
bridge.
it.
You were right.
You tried to lie to me.
What do you mean I tried to lie? I didn't say anything. We got an iron. Yes, I did. All right, my bad. We got a protein.
Yes.
And we got a Carbos.
I like giving vitamins to my pokes.
Do you want to do it now or you want to wait? Because you don't have access to your whole team right now.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
We'll wait.
All right. So, obviously, that was the end of that area. So now the question is, do you want to go back up the stairs or do you want to go north here? Okay, sure.
Let's go north.
North. It's a fight. Are you looking for Duking's Pokemon? Could it be beyond here, I wonder?
Oh, is that where Duking is?
No,
Or,
Duking.
The
Miror B.
Miror B.
This is Chaser Mila with Natu and Tentacool.
fine.
You've got Quillfish and Metatite.
Okay.
Which means Quillfish now knows Surf.
Oh, beautiful. We will hit Natsu with Surf.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
That's bad.
Well, I'm just saying, you clicked Surf, and it did not give you an option of which enemy to choose.
Oh, because it hits them both. Okay, that's wonderful.
Metatite only knows Shadow Rush, so who are we targeting?
Tentacle, because I assume it will actually survive the Surf.
So
whereas the
here-
other one probably won't.
Here's what Surf looks like.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Hits Natu. Hits Tentacle, not very effective on Tentacle. Natu used Thief.
I thought it would do more damage.
Hits Metatite.
Taking our item?
It would have, I guess it doesn't always work, I suppose. It used Wrap, Tentacle used Wrap on Quillfish. Quillfish was wrapped by Tentacle. We used Shadow Rush on the Tentacle, finishing it off.
Sick.
Holy crap! Tentacle faints.
I really thought Surf would be better than Shadow Rush, but I guess not.
Ooh.
It's Teddy Ursa.
Amy loves Teddy Ursa.
Look at its cute little picture. Okay.
Alright, what's Quillfish
Gotta
gonna
keep
do?
my head in the game. Alright. Quillfish is going to Shadow Rush the Natsu. And Metatite will Shadow Rush the Teddy Ursa.
We use Shadow Rush. It hits and finishes off the Natu. By the way, these are her last two Pokemon, so it is now just Teddy Ursa on her side. Natu faints. Metatite used Shadow Rush. And put Teddy Ursa below half. Teddy Ursa used Thief on Metatite.
Rude.
And now what?
Now we Shadow Rush the Teddy Ursa.
With both?
Yeah.
Shadow Rush from Quillfish finishes it off.
Hi, Teddy Ursa. I love you.
And that is the end of Chaser Mila.
This fucking Quillfish is like never going into calm mode.
Hyper mode.
Whatever it is.
She said, "Where's that Pokemon? I'll never tell you." I got $660 for beating her, though.
I mean, you kind of just did.
Don't you people have any sense of direction? I bet you're having trouble getting around in this cave. So, do we want to go back where we came from, either to heal or to try out another direction?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we now know, even though she didn't tell us which direction the boss fight is.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to the other areas.
You got it. All right, so let's heal up first. As we run back through, see this guy again. Go this way. Okay, and then we gotta go back down these stairs. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Very good. We heal up. Now, nobody is done with their gauges yet, so we're not actually switching anybody, but we'll still come here to save. Again, out of an abundance of caution. God, leave it in the comments if you used to do the same. Just save at every opportunity possible.
Now Remoraid is back in the second to top slot.
No. Do you want that to be the case?
Yes.
You got it.
And our hold item is still in Metatite's hands.
Yeah, so the only thing that would happen there, I don't believe you'd lose it forever. You would lose it for that fight.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, so we want to go down these stairs then?
Yes.
All right. Let's see what we've got here. Takes us back to this general area. But the bridge is out. Do you want to go east or north?
I think we went east, so let's go north. Or north is towards the boss fight again.
Oh, wow. Okay, well then let's go east.
Ah,
Dead end.
Okay.
All right, so do you want to go back towards that woman who may have lied about where the boss fight was? Or do you want... Okay.
Just go whatever way we can go, I guess. Whatever's left.
Well, again, so north here seems like a way to go. But we'll see. There's also the way that that woman was blocking, sort of.
Right.
All right. Down we go. We come across this area. We go this way. Oh. Yeah, this is one of Miror B's, like, flunkies or whatever. Oh, now isn't this something? This is the edge of the world. Good of you to come.
It's not. The world doesn't have edges.
Cypher,
That's Batgirl.
Cypher Peon Sema sent out Spiel
She's just dressed as Batgirl.
and Lily. Yeah, kind of. Quillfish and Remoraid.
Let's do it.
Quillfish will use. She does have a third Pokemon after these two.
Okay.
You like that music?
Grooving.
It's pretty good.
Now I'm getting, keyed up. Now
Good.
we can start
Good.
and do this. Quillfish is going to take down this Spiel
With what?
with Shadow Rush.
You got it. Remoraid?
Remoraid is going to Shadow Rush the Lily.
Quillfish does indeed use Shadow Rush on this field, putting it below half. Hit with recoil.
They're both round water types.
That's true. Remoraid entered Hyper Mode, and Spiel used Growl, lowering Quillfish's and Remoraid's attacks. Lilip used Acid. Degenerate using Acid over here, spitting it at you. It's not very effective because it used it on the Poison type.
Good.
But it hits both.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, it actually didn't do a lot of damage, which is nice.
Good.
Remoraid is in Hyper Mode.
Alright, let's call Remoraid and use Shadow Rush with Quillfish on Spiel.
You got it. Call Remoraid. Remoraid! Okay, it is now 2 bars down.
Nice.
Yeah. We use Shadow Rush on Quillfish. And don't finish off the Spiel. You're hit with recoil. Spiel used Growl again, lowering both of our attack. We're at -2 each now. Lilip used Astonish and hit Remoraid, or some amount. Okay? Now what?
Poison Sting the Spiel. The Spiel.
You got it.
I couldn't say it. And then Shadow Rush the Lily.
Okay. Quillfish used Poison Sting, finishing off the Spiel.
Good.
Spiel faints. See its sad eyes.
Hi, Spiel. I love you.
Dustox is next. And that's her final Pokemon. Shadow Rush on the Lily does very, very little. Remoraid's hit with recoil. Lilip used Astonish again. Oh, everybody loves attacking this Remoraid, man. Everybody loves it. This Quillfish has not fainted once, but Remoraid's getting its ass beat.
Well, it's an easy target. It's level 20.
I guess.
Alright, Quillfish is going to Shadow Rush the Lily. And Remoraid is going to Shadow Rush the Dustox, I guess.
Okay.
I just want this little leaf to die.
Sure.
Maybe I should have done them both on the leaf, but
Ooh, Lilip took very little from that. It may be your minuses to attack, right? You're both at -2. Dustox used Tackle.
poor Remoraid. But at least it's down to only 3 purple bars.
It's true. It's true. God damn it, man. That's funny. Alright, who's next?
Meditate. It's just gonna be that.
You got it. Meditite comes in. Constrict from Lilip. On Meditite. Does 3 damage. Quillfish will do what to whom?
Maybe we'll use Surf. Maybe it's the typing that's gonna like change the amount that it does of damage.
Sure.
So, Calm Mind.
It learned Calm Mind.
Is that a damage doing move?
No, it raises special attack and I believe special defense as well, which won't help you as much here. I mean, maybe special defense, but yeah, if you're trying to deal damage, Shadow Rush is obviously what you're going to do.
All right, let's use it.
On whom?
Little Leap. I gotta get rid of this thing.
So, Quillfish does use Surf. As you know, it hits both Dustox, doing very little, and Little Leap, doing very little as well. Dustox used Tackle, hitting Quillfish for a little.
Poison it.
Metatite entered Hyper Mode. It did not poison it. Little Leap used Constrict on Quillfish, and it did poison Lily.
Yes!
Oh, right. It wouldn't have been able to... Dustox is part poison. It wouldn't have poisoned Dustox. But Lily is hurt by the poison.
Good. Okay. Let's use...
So as a reminder, by the way, with like attack down and stuff like that, if you switch Quillfish out and then put it back in or whatever, the attack drops go away. But you have to switch it out to do that. That might not be worth it to you, but it's a possibility if you want to get it back up to fighting strength, basically.
Good point. But in this particular case, I think I'm just going to use Shadow Rush against the Leap.
You got it. And then do you want to fight with Metatite or call Metatite?
Call it.
Got
always want to call it.
Metatite!
I mean, there were a few situations where I'm like in dire straits and really can't call it, but
sure.
Otherwise I'm calling it.
You got it. You hit Laleep down into the red.
Good.
You're hit with recoil, of course. Dustox used Gust. Super effective on Metatite for your fighting type. But not a huge deal. Laleep used Acid, hitting both, as we know, but your poison type takes literal 1 damage, and your psychic type takes 5 damage. I don't believe Acid has a chance to poison. It did lower Metatite's defense in that case. Laleep took poison damage, and another poison hit will kill it, but it'll get off another attack. If you want to just try to finish it off, you can do that too.
Let's Surf.
Makes sense. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
And then
Smart.
we will Shadow Rush the Dustox.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Surf. Hits Dustox for a little. Hits Laleep for enough.
Just, that thing sucks. I hate that thing.
Laleep does go down. She does not have any more Pokemon, so Dustox used Psybeam.
You gotta respect it for the number of dicks it has, but...
Jesus. Quillfish became confused from the super effective hit that it just took, and Metatite entered Hyper Mode and did not attack.
Okay. Damn. Shadow Rush the Dustox.
And call?
Call.
You got it. Metatite! Metatite is almost down 2 full bars. Quillfish is confused and gets off the Shadow Rush,
Yes!
doing a respectable amount of damage, getting it below half.
Okay.
Quillfish is hit with recoil. Dustox used Poison Sting on your Psychic type, critting it and putting you to 13.
Okay. I feel like these Shadow Rushes are not doing a lot on Dustox.
Again, it's only Quillfishes. You haven't hit with Metatite yet, and Quillfish is at -2 attack.
Oh, but Metatite's not?
No, Metatite wasn't in it. It was, Remoraid.
I thought it was just whoever was on the team.
No.
Okie doke.
Just whoever was out at the time, which was Remoraid and Quillfish.
Okay. Alright, well, we'll Shadow Rush with both of them.
Makes sense to me. I like it. We're confused, and we get off the Shadow Rush,
Nice.
dealing,
Twice in a row.
again, down to the red. Yeah, that's right, breaking out twice in a row. Quillfish is hit with recoil into the red, Dustox used Poison Sting and put Meditite to 2. And poisoned it. And I knew it. I knew it. It's dead. It entered Hyper Mode, didn't attack, and died. If it had actually gotten off an attack, it would have killed that Pokemon, the Dustox. Now, Espeon, Umbreon, or Mantine?
Mantine.
You got it.
Let's make this happen.
All the water types.
Come on, Mantine.
Alright, well, Shadow Rush
Yes.
and Shadow Rush or Supersonic?
Supersonic. Shadow Rush.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Qwilfish is confused. It does matter.
Why?
Qwilfish used the shit because if it had hurt itself or gotten into hyper mode, you would not have killed this Dustox.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But instead you did, and Dustox faints.
Good. Get rid of it. Thanks, Batgirl. That was a good battle.
Cypher Peon Sema, who says, "It was no fluke that you managed to come out here." I keep missing the money because I keep, like, skipping through. What a wasted effort for you. There's nothing here for you. While you were all busy wasting time, what became of that Pokemon you're after? Alright, you want to go heal up before we go exploring anymore?
Yeah.
Now that you have 2 dead Pokemon and 1 at 13.
Oh my gosh. Awful. Awful.
Those were tough fights. Tough fights. To be fair, right, she's a Cypher Peon, so... Hey, look, we decided to save you all some trouble. And we went back and healed up all on our own, and then came all the way back here to this lady. Now, she seemed to imply that there was nothing this way, and she was right.
Yeah.
Which means there's only one way left to go.
Haha.
I really thought because she was there that indicated that that's where we were supposed to go, because she's like a really tough, like one of the tougher opponents.
Okay.
Because she's a Cypher Peon, so like she's like closer to the bad guys, you know?
Okay.
So to speak. But I guess not. And instead, we're gonna... Yeah. Cypher's the guy with the long gray hair and the like purple flowing outfit.
Oh. I thought you were like mixing it up with Final Fantasy.
I was not.
Okay.
What do you think of the music?
Wow. I guess he likes Latin music.
When you see what Pokemon he has.
Well, I suppose that makes sense.
There were a lot of Lotad and Lombre along the way.
There were. For sure.
There he is.
Oh my gosh. This is unsettling. In a lot of ways, it's unsettling. I'm not even gonna get into them. You can surmise. You can figure it out.
Good. Well, you know what? We're gonna figure out whatever the hell's going on here in the next episode.
I mean, he sees us, right?
He's dancing right now, okay? Leave him alone.
Fine, I'll just go.
You can. You just turn around and leave.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so that is, with this amazing music in the background, that is going to be the end of this particular episode. Thank you all so very much for watching. We did it. We found Miror B.
Nice.
Are you, was it worth it?
I mean, I can't tell you.
We have to save Duke King's Pokemon, man. It was stolen. And so, like I said, we will try that next week. It's going to be an interesting one, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So don't forget to stay tuned to this channel so that you do not miss when next week's episode comes out. And obviously, I mentioned earlier, you can subscribe and ring that bell to make sure that you get notifications whenever any of our videos come out. We also obviously have other series on this channel as well, and we have other channels. Links down in the description box below for Geek for All
And Gluten Free for All.
But for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Mimi.
And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we'll see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.